Hello and welcome here to Ashby Avenue today for a match between Lincoln United and Stocksbridge Park Steels. I am Adam Allcroft, your commentator for today for this away trip for the Steels as they look to close out the season with some pride, with neither promotion or relegation on the cards. They take on a Lincoln side that we've only faced off recently with after we beat them 4-3 at home just over a month ago in a thrilling tie as the teams come out here on a beautiful day in Lincoln. And so we're just going to get you the teams very quickly now as we are just 3 minutes away from kickoff here. So your team for Lincoln United today is Jack Steggles in goal, then it's Louis Jarvis, Callum Smith, Harry Millard, Hayden Cann, Callum Foster, Tobias Liversidge, Jake Park, Matthew Cotton, Max Baker and Sidai Costa. On the bench for Lincoln is Simon Biggs, Liam Flitton, Joshua Parker, Ben Richards and George Zerner. Stocksbridge Park Steels team today is, in goal is the on-loan keeper Michael Roxburgh, then it's Jordan Lemon, Michael Trench, Sam Finlaw, Lee Cooksey, Reese Fielding, Benjamin Partridge, Ross Goodwin, Luke Mangum who returns after his 3-match suspension, Josh Nodder and Nathaniel Cross. On the bench today for the Steels is Jack Tinker, Alex O'Connor, Nick Guest, Andy Ring and Robert Ludlam returning from his dual registration for the game. So yeah, the last two games between these sides, obviously we had the 4-3 in the season, but the last time here at Ashby Avenue it was also a 4-3 to Stocksbridge Steels. So hopefully the one thing we will be able to promise you today is plenty of goals in this tie. Luke Mangum will be looking to repeat his performance in the last game, got a hat-trick in that match when he got 2 hat-tricks in a week in that game. Obviously got one against Hebburn Town as well. And now, as we get close to kick-off with the linesman preparing to go into the centre circle. Lincoln United, obviously, we have to talk about they're in a relegation fight at the moment. We just had the whistle, so we just, as the captains approach, so Luke Mangum returned there as we see as we approach the centre circle. But yeah, Lincoln United are obviously in that relegation battle at the moment, in very poor form indeed. And as they are now in the automatic relegation zone, and as we get close to the end of the season, it's very, very tight down there. 3 teams on 24 points. They're going to be doing absolutely anything to climb back out there. And with the players like Matthew Cotton there, who scored 16 goals this season, they will always be a threat going forward. One of the top players in this league, even if the team's not showing it at the moment. So we're just getting closer to kick off here, and what is going to be a big day in all Premier League East action as we keep an eye on a few of the other games that are happening across the league as well, because obviously we'll see that likes of Pickering and Sheffield and Bridlington playing today, who will all be fighting to get out of the relegation zone as well, that Lincoln will be hoping will be dropping points today. Looks like Lincoln will be kicking off in this game to start off with, as obviously we've had the one change for Stocksbridge. Curtis Turner not here today, with Luke Mangum coming in to replace him, so we could be seeing a change in formation. We'll be looking to see about that in the early parts of this game, see if it's looking like it could be a more traditional 4-4-2 than the 4-3-3 we've been accustomed to under Ian Richards. As the referee is just looking at his watch, it's 3 o'clock now and the game will kick off. So we have Lincoln United in the all-white kit, kicking from right to left, and Stocksbridge in the yellow shirt, blue shorts, blue socks, and Mangum's managed to get it in the box there. Almost an instant impact, his shot is blocked. Finlaw's going to collect this here on the left-hand side of the pitch. Finlaw going to go right to Jordan Lemon. Lemon's got it here on the right, going to take the kick forward towards Partridge, who's on the right wing. Tries to slip it forward, but it's well intercepted by Costa there, and Costa earns the foul as he looks to clear it away. So Stocksbridge getting on it right away. Just trying to see how the formation is working. You can see Partridge definitely on the right wing. It might well be a more 4-2-3-1, I think, maybe, with Josh Nodder just sitting in the central attacking role. Into the hall, as we just see the first game from Jack Steggles into this game. He's wearing, with the weather being as beautiful as it is here today, wearing the traditional keeper's cap. Clears it upfield, aimed towards the striker, and Reese Fielding hauls him down, and that's a free kick in a dangerous position for Lincoln United early on in this game. And it will be Matthew Cotton here stepping up over it. He's a set-piece specialist, a very, very talented player indeed, with 16 goals to his name so far this season. So we'll just wait for this free kick to be taken in. And an early opportunity for the home side here. Yeah, with just a two-man wall for Stocksbridge. Nodder and Finlaw making up that wall as Lincoln are looking for the bright start in this game. So Cotton here is going to actually just clip it into the box here. The header into the 6-yard box, headed away by Cooksey before it could cause any more problems, and Fielding gets the second clearance onto it. It's gone onto the right wing with Millard here. Millard puts the ball in and it's taken a touch off a Stocksbridge player. It's a corner kick for Lincoln, the first of the game. We're just 2 minutes into this match. So corner from the right-hand side for Lincoln. We saw in the last game between the two, Lincoln were very dangerous from the set pieces. One of the players who scored is on the bench, Benjamin Richards, but the other one, Hayden Can, and is going to be up there for sure for Lincoln as they look to grab this early lead, which would really help them in the battle against relegation that they're currently embroiled in. The ball comes in, it's an in-swinger towards that far post, and almost, and it clipped over the top of the bar. It was Callum Foster who got a big header onto it. It was a Stocksbridge, well actually I think he may have come off Tobias Liversidge who clipped it over the bar there. I think Lincoln defended the Stocksbridge goal for Stocksbridge, or else it could be 1-0 Lincoln here. And again, the set piece prowess of Lincoln United coming into play early on there as Stocksbridge attack is intercepted, but it's headed back in there, and Lincoln have got it in midfield. They've not gone forward to chase for the right wing, but Fielding is covering this at the moment, and he's going to clear that out for a throw-in there. So an attacking throw-in here just on the edge of the penalty box for Lincoln here. So it'll be Louis Jarvis going up to take that one. So Lincoln here starting off the brighter of the two sides. Early goal here as Pontefract Collieries have taken the lead against Stockton Town as they look to make sure they're clear of that. Lincoln have just put a good cross in there, but it's just got maybe it's a bit overhit. But they're keeping possession here on the left-hand side here. So with Callum Smith now, and he's well tackled there by Benjamin Partridge coming back to defend. So Lincoln have a throw in here on the left-hand side. Here it's with Callum Smith here who's going to find Costa here, back now to Smith on the left-hand side, being covered by Partridge. Just going to try and get to the byline. He's got past Partridge, but Lemon's there to cover and clear it out. It's going to be another throw in that right next to the corner flag there. So Lincoln continue to have some early pressure in this game as we're just a few minutes into this one. 4 minutes. Well, 5 minutes now actually, as I see my clock. So bright start here for Lincoln is exactly what they would have wanted as it's thrown to Cotton. Cotton tries to get touch back to Smith. Smith's going to, almost keeps it in there on the byline, and Roxburgh will get the goal kick here. So a goal kick for Stocksbridge Steels after Callum Smith just overplayed his hand there, just went across the byline. So it's cleared out by Roxburgh. It looks like he could go straight out to play there, but no, it's going to be just kept in by Lincoln United. They get the ball back here with Cotton, pass back to Costa. That pass is intercepted by Trench there, but it's going to be Cano intercepts that and gets it forward. It's going to be a bit battle midfield, but Nodder's going to lose that out, and Lincoln get possession back with Millard, spread it onto the right wing with Jake Park there. Park just delaying the run, trying to slip it through to Liversidge. Liversidge is going to get it past the keeper, but Cooksey clears it out for a corner, and then Stocksbridge living on a bit of borrowed time at the moment with some of the chances Lincoln United are having. Luke Kinsley was the one who got that early goal for Pontefract there, just to let you know. So a very bright start here with Max Baker going over to take this corner kick here. Again on that right hand side, we almost Lincoln getting very close early on in the game with this corner kick. It's going to be put through very low, tried to flick on, and side netting there from Matthew Cotton, and very, very close for the home team there. And Roxburgh takes it quickly, very short here to Jordan Lemon. Lemon takes a touch, being closed down, but he manages to get it forward here to Partridge. It's a heavy touch Partridge, and he's going to be well tackled there, and it's now with Baker. Now back with Cotton here. Cotton on the advance. He's going to try and slip one through here, but Fielding's covering. He's cleared it out for a throw-in here. So it's with Callum Smith now. Smith is just going to take his time on the throw. He's looking for his options. Not many coming forward, as and he's been told to wait there by Harry Millard, as you can just hear. And he's going to take it short to Cotton here. Cotton's right in the corner flag here. Look, it looks a bit like time wasting really where he's gone in, but he's earned another throw in there right next to the flag. So Lincoln continuing to put some pressure on in the early parts of this game. He takes it short here to Cotton, back to Smith, and it's Partridge gets a tackle in, and it's going to be another throw to Lincoln here. It's rarely really exited the Stocksbridge half at the moment, as Lincoln having definitely the better of the starts here. Callum Smith's going to throw it short here to Baker, but he's like little touch off his. Basically, Fallon is caught out and cleared, and then Mangum's earned a foul just before the halfway line, so it's a free kick to Stocksbridge, and a chance maybe to Stocksbridge just to calm things down a bit, because Lincoln have definitely been the better of the two sides so far. You want to say Lincoln were the side in the poor form at the moment, but in the end it's going to be Finlay going to take the free kick, going to clip it forward, trying aiming towards that right wing. It's going to be Smith who clears it back though, and Lemon's going to misses the header there, but it's going to bounce to Finlay. Finlay gets it on the ground. He's going to clip one forward for Cross to try and get on the end of, but it's cleared right up into the air by Lincoln there. Lemon's going to get a touch onto it in the middle, but Cotton's going to be the first one on there. And while Goodwin's covering him there to stop him advancing any further, but a foul's going to be given for that from Goodwin on Cotton. So free kick for Lincoln just inside their own half near the semicircle. They're going to try and find Baker on the left hand side. Lemon's going to head it out away though. Now Finlay's going to be headed back to Lemon, so Lemon clears it now, aimed towards Partridge. And it's bounced off Partridge, and Lincoln is going to get this back. Costa pass it to Millard. We're going to get onto the right with Liversidge, who's going to try and find the overlap here of Louis Jarvis, and he does. So Jarvis here on the attack here. Pass it back to Liversidge, whose clip ball forward is. He actually made it into the box there, so Fielding's going to head that away and try and get it out. But Lincoln have got the ball back there. They got it into the box, but it's going to go out to play for a goal kick there. So 0-0 here after 9 minutes of play. Lincoln definitely in the ascendance in here. Just in updates from other South Yorkshire things, Cheltenham Town have taken the lead against oh wait, I say Cheltenham Town have taken the lead against Sheffield. It's now 1-1 with Massimo Luongo equalising, so exciting game happening there at Hillsborough already. Still goalless in every game in the Northern Premier League East, other than that Stockton-Pontefract match, with Pontefract leading in that game. So Roxburgh here is going to clear it forward low, clear it towards Cross. Cross is going to head that on there, but it's headed back by Foster. It's going to be bounced a bit in the air. Costa's going to go on to try and get on the end of it, and he's laid it off here. Onto the left wing goes Millard. Tries to slip through to Cotton. Cotton tries a bit of tricky play, but Nodder's there to rob him of the ball, and Nodder's going to get through to Crofts here in the front. Crofts looking to turn. He's been well challenged though. Pass it back to Nodder, who's going to find Mangum there, but he is well pressured as well. He's forced to pass it back to Trench. Trench makes pass to Nodder. Now Nodder's going to try and find Partridge on the right. Partridge might go clear here. Partridge is going to take the it across to Crofts, and it's a big miss from Nathaniel Crofts there. Fantastic choice by Partridge not to take the shot, to put it back to Crofts, who is in a perfect position, but he's hit it over, and that could have been 1-0 to Stocksbridge there. And Nathaniel Crofts with the miss there. Unfortunate chance there, really. Best play of the game from Stocksbridge, best chance of the game for Stocksbridge, and Lincoln get a bit of a let-off there. So both teams have certainly had the chances. From some of these early things, you can certainly see why the last two games between these sides have both finished 4-3. As now Steggles clears that one out. It's headed on by Lincoln, and it's gone past Trench here. It's going to be Liversidge here on the right-hand side. Liversidge, he's going to have double back a bit, and he's forced to pass it back to Millard. Millard pass it back to Liversidge here. It's a little 1-2 here between him and Millard. Very good, but he's been forced back thanks to the pressure from Goodwin. Back onto right again with Liversidge. He's going to try and get past him, and with Jarvis now on this right-hand side, it's really stuck in that right-hand side. Jarvis gets the ball, well, tries to get the ball, and he's going to go out for a goal kick there. Stocksbridge doing good to make sure that ball didn't really leave that right-hand side, and it was never going to be a dangerous one, at the very least. So Roxburgh will get the ball back for this goal kick. Yep. So just taking some time, checking a few other things while we're doing this. As Roxburgh's clearance is going to go towards Crofts, and it's headed on, but Lincoln get the ball back here. It's going to bounce midfield. Goodwin passes it back to Trench there after getting hold of it. Trench clears it right upfield, but Callum Smith's going to head that forward, and then Cooksy's going to head it right back. We're into head tennis here. And it's going to eventually fall for Goodwin, whose first touch passes to Nodder on the left. Nodder here's going to have on the left. He's got Jarvis in front of him. Nodder's going to put the ball in, but it's going to be well claimed by Steggles. He's actually gone out to play for a corner kick there, so Stocksbridge get their first corner of the game, and Steggles is not very happy with it at all, that choice. He's having a bit of a go at the referee, and the referee's gone over to talk to the goalkeeper a bit about that, so, and the referee not happy with whatever language he used during that. The angle I have at this ground is I can't really see if it did go out of play, so I don't know if Jack Steggles has a reason to be aggrieved. Finlaw's going to go take this corner. Stocksbridge yet to score from a corner this season. Whereas Lincoln have scored twice from corners against us, or at least from season, with some of their big defenders, so we'll see if we're successful here. Finlaw whips it in swinger, knocked away there by Foster, but it's going to be Mangum who gets hold of it here on the left-hand side, tries to keep it in, manages to just about keep it in. Finlaw's going to get the touch, but he goes down under a challenge, and it's no foul given, and Lincoln are on the counter-attack here. Crossfield ball, though, it's overhit, and Lemon's going to cover that very well, and take the time before knocking the ball off the link play and getting the throw in there. So we're 13 minutes gone. It's 0-0 here at Ashby Avenue. As we just Yorkshire Amateur have taken the lead against Brighouse Town thanks to an own goal from James Hurtley. And Mangum just earns a free kick. Great to see Mangum back in the team, though we haven't seen much of him yet in this game. Mangum having a free game suspension due to just seen referees haven't going to have a talk to one of the Lincoln players there. Not sure what that was for. I don't think it was only a bit of a push there, but obviously the referee today, being Rhys Davis, is not happy with some of the fouls that have gone in already, and maybe some of the language use of said fouls. So Hayden Can returns to the defence after a bit of a telling off. The free kick just inside the Lincoln half. It looks like Nodder is going to just whip this in from this distance. No, Jordan Lemon is also there ready. Though Lemon's leaving it a bit now, so. And it's just so interesting. The referee's just continuing to have a talk with the Lincoln players. This time now talking with Matthew Cotton at the moment. So we just seems to be taking a while there. And also we're just seeing Sam Finlaw head off after getting some treatment here. So just a bit of a concern with Sam Finlaw. Obviously you'd expect Alex O'Connor to come on if Finlaw is unable to continue. I'm actually just surprised to see Sam Ewings, our physio, there, because I'm pretty sure he was on holiday yesterday. So Nodder here will take the free kick. Finlaw is looking like he's going to come back on in this game. So Nodder quite spaced out, the defenders and the attackers in this one, but Nodder's going to take it short to Lemon here. Lemon's going to take a few steps forward. Now he takes the crossfield ball into the box. Fielding's going to head it across goal, but it's cleared away there by Hayden Can. And it's going to go on that right-hand side, and it's going to be Liversidge causing problems, and Trench is just forward to clear that out. Crofts gets to it, pass it back to Finlaw's got it forward to Goodwin. Goodwin's going to knock it forward to Crofts here. Crofts is going to get it through the legs of Hayden Can. Now pass it onto the left-hand side here with Mangum. Mangum's going to put the cross in. It's well defended there and cleared out by Cotton, and it's going to actually go out for a goal kick there because the clearance was charged down by Ross Goodwin there. So Cotton doing good work there to get back there and defend. So we're just waiting just to see what happened with Liversidge and Bridlington. And it is a goal. This is going to affect the teams down at the bottom in Lincoln United. Bridlington Town are leading against Liversidge right now. 1-0 there. That will pull Bridlington away from that relegation zone. So head up in the air here for Lincoln, but Lemon's going to intercept and clear it away. It's going to be one for backtracking Lincoln defender will just about head away. It's got through to Cotton, who gets a bit of a push from Finlaw, but no foul given despite Cotton's appeal. Smith's going to clip it forward, but it's gone right to Fielding here, who takes a touch to Goodwin, then back to Cooksey, and Cooksy's going to try and get it forward towards Goodwin, and he managed to get the tackle and keep the ball, and now Crofts has it on the left-hand side, and he's got it to feet, and he's running at the defence. Tries to slip through to Partridge, but Partridge is going to shunt his defender as he tries to get through, and that's a free kick to Lincoln. It's Lewis Dennison who got that goal for Bridlington, by the way. We'll just have an update, just get you an update on the league table. I'll wait for this free kick to be taken. So that goal for Bridlington would take them into 15th place at the moment and would be 2 points clear of both Lincoln United and Sheffield in 18th and 17th. So still, Steggles is still taking his time to take this one. He's just getting the ball back to take the free kick at the moment. There is just something quite charming about seeing the goalkeeper's cap back again with Steggles wearing that. Clears out up there, right up towards the edge of the penalty box area, feeling it's somewhat of a touch onto it, and Goodwin gets the proper clearance. Partridge heads it on, and going to be clipped back forward there by Lincoln, but Goodwin's going to get the head onto it, cross-cut into the under it. Now it's with Liversidge on the right-hand side. He evades a challenge, and even though they kept the ball there, they are going to get the free kick for that sliding challenge being missed. I think they got a bit of the player, even though Liversidge did try to continue, to his credit. So we caught him with a free kick, and we've seen it. We saw back at the Eco Power how dangerous Lincoln United are from set pieces. Already seen today how close they've got from some of them, and these are going to be Lincoln's best opportunities in this match. So Cotton is going to take time, and even looks like, well, Crofts is taking a few steps back, but most players in the box try and make sure some of the big lads they have in defence don't get on the end of this. It's a low one in, it's flicked on, it's actually going to be offside there given for that free kick. So Stocksbridge get the ball back. It did go harmless out for a goal kick anyway. So the opportunity for Stocksbridge to clear this one away and get back on your side. After that really bright start for Lincoln, Stocksbridge have grown into this a lot more. We are 18 minutes gone in this game. It is still 0-0 between the two sides at the moment, though both sides have had their chances. So it's going to be Roxburgh clear this upfield. So going towards that left-hand side, aim towards Goodwin. Goodwin heads it on. Crofts can't get into the end of it. It's cleared away by Lincoln. Fielding gets the header backwards, but it's headed forward again by Lincoln as it gets to a bit of head tennis. Appeals for a high foot on Reese Fielding, not given, and Mangum's going to head it forward to Crofts, and Partridge is going to chase that, but it is overhit there by Crofts, and Steggles is able to control it well and bring it back into his box so he can pick it up. A risky move from the goalkeeper, especially considering one of the goals Stocksbridge got in the game in the last time these two sides faced was when Mangum closed him down and charged down the clearance. Lincoln do have it in an attacking area on the right-hand side at the moment. They've put the ball into the box. It's a big floating cross, and Roxburgh's going to claim that, and there's going to be a bit of thing is Roxburgh's going to stay down there because the Lincoln attacker, well, went into it forward. I don't think it was a, well, actually that's quite concerning because Roxburgh's staying down, clutching his hip, it looks like. I think it was Jake Park there who went in for it, just looking for the header. There was no foul on it. It was really him just looking to get on the end of the ball. But it's concerning. Stocksbridge, just like you know, don't have a goalkeeper on the bench, and with obviously Liam McFadden now on dual registration with Answorth and not here today. We don't know who the filling goalkeeper is anymore, in case a goalkeeper is unable to continue for whatever reason. We've seen it happen once already for this season with Stocksbridge when Ed Hall was injured early on against Liversidge, and Fads did go in and out and did make one decent save at least. So it looks like Roxburgh's back to his feet now, though, so thankfully we aren't going to see one of our outfield players. It's going to be a few shock scorelines here in the Northern Premier League East because there has been a goal. Pickering are leading against Mask at the moment. So that's 1-0 to Pickering there. The bottom beating second place at the moment. Seems like the good weather's just bringing out the shock results as well here on non-league day today. As we see quite a healthy crowd here at Lincoln United for this beautiful day and what's going to hopefully be a very exciting game of football. Roxburgh clears this one out in towards the centre of it, and it's well headed away by Lincoln, but it's gone back to Stocksbridge. Finlaw has it now, gets it to Nodder here, just outside the centre circle, forced to pass it back to Lemon. Lemon takes a touch, cuts it inside. You're going to get it forward now to Crofts, who's on the right wing here, puts to Finlaw. He's got Lemon on the overlap to get. He gets to Lemon on the overlap. Lemon's going to try and take it to the byline, and there's a big challenge on Lemon, and that's a free kick for certain, and he left his feet in there. And that could be our first booking of the game for that one. I don't think the ball in from. It was a very late challenge, and it looks like, well, I don't know our busiest people today. It looks like it's going to be the physio, because it looks like the referee was summoning him on for a bit, but he is now back up and ready. And this is a dangerous position for a free kick for Stocksbridge. It's a good opportunity for them. Going to be Josh Nodder here to take it. It's one of those ones where you're in swing it and you hope sometimes it might just go in on its own. As much as Stocksbridge have not succeeded from corners, they have been much better from these sort of set pieces. But we'll see if it works in this one. Josh Nodder here on the right hand side, going to clip it in with his left foot, and he's got no short options. There's one man in the Lincoln wall here. And plenty of people forward. The only people really left back here are Trench and Lemon, with everyone in the box. Well, Sam Finlaw just outside of the box as well, so not here. We'll clip it in there, and it's headed away at the near post. And Lincoln's going to try and start the counter-attack here on the left-hand side. Finlaw's covering at the moment, and Finlaw does really well just to marshal Liversidge off the ball there and get it back. And now it's Nodder here on the right-hand side. He's going to force backwards to Finlaw, who's almost at centre-back there. Clips forward for Partridge. Partridge is going to get it down and takes the touch well on the right-hand side. He's passing it back to Nodder, who's going to try and find Goodwin on the overlap here. Goodwin, he's going to try and fade the challenge back to Partridge on the right wing. Partridge is going to try and get to byline, but it's well tackled and cleared away. It's going to be a corner kick, Stocksbridge here. 23 minutes gone in this game. Tadcaster are leading 1-0 against Hebburn Town over in another Northern Premier League East fixture, and Ossett are leading against Shildon. So I don't think any of the results so far are going the way you'd have expected, considering the form before, but so it's very interesting Northern Premier League East Day. Wonder how much the increased crowds thanks to non-league day are affecting things. So we've got the corner coming in. It'll be Nodder taking this one. It's an in-swing and aim towards the far post, headed away by Lincoln. Crofts is going to try and get this on there, but Cotton's challenge there has gone in well on Crofts, and Crofts is trying to get it back, but Cotton's going to just about evade the challenge, and actually Crofts is clipped him a bit too much, and actually the people unhappy about that foul are Lincoln, who thought they had the advantage there. The referee, I think, deciding advantage is not a thing he's going to do for much of this game. So, yeah, get the ball back, and Stockbridge get a chance to double back with that and make sure like counter-attack doesn't proceed. So, it's going to be left for Steggles actually, even though it's just outside the centre circle in their own half here. So, opportunity for Lincoln to get forward. They had that very bright first 10 minutes. They haven't threatened that much since then. So they'll want to get back into this. As the referee just seems to be arguing with a lot of the players. Sorry, I didn't see that because it was behind one of the floodlights here. Yeah, as Mangum is now currently having the heated words with the referee, and as the referee just doesn't seem to be getting on with anyone today. Steggles here is just waiting for his opportunity to take his free kick. And hopefully finally be able to do it, because I think everyone here just wants the game to get back going again, and he finally will do. Steggles will get it on, clip it onto this right, and it's actually going to go into the box here, headed up, back away by Fielding. It's going to be a corner kick to Lincoln United. Mask United have equalised against Pickering Town, by the way. 1-1 there. As we wait for this corner kick with Max Baker going over to take it on that right-hand side. So it's going to be a good opportunity for Lincoln here. We've seen how dangerous they are from set pieces up. He says in the last game between the two, and they have some really big players there. I'm just looking at Hayden Can there, who's on the penalty spot area. It's Mangum clips it ahead. Oh, a good head on by Mangum, really for the attacking team. It was cleared away by Fielding, but it was Foster who put it back in. Eventually Cooksey heads it away, and now Trench will clear it properly out, but it's still with Lincoln at the moment. They've passed it back to Callum Smith on his own halfway line. They're going to try and get it down the left here for Cotton here, and Trench is going to try and cover this out for a goal kick, and that is what he does successfully. So it will be a goal kick to Stocksbridge. I say these corner kicks from Lincoln, very dangerous, and if you feel like if Lincoln are going to score, that is probably where it's going to come from. It's from one of those set pieces, especially say Hayden Can scored in that last game between the two sides, and I won't be shocked if he did it again today with the height he has in that defence and towers over everyone else on the field. Roxburgh is going to clear this one out. So essentially aimed towards Nathaniel Crofts, who heads it on at him, but it's knocked away there by Can. Clip back forward by Goodwin for Partridge to chase on the left wing. Partridge is going to just pass it back to Goodwin here. Goodwin here going to pass it back now to Trench. And it's clipped forward here back to Partridge here on the left wing. Partridge facing up with his defender. Going to clip it in with his right foot, and it's just going to go right at the goalkeeper. You can see Mangum looking there to try and see if he could get some sort of touch on it. And Steggles clears it right out. It's headed on there. But Field is going to stop that head on, but they manage to get forward here anyway to Jake Park. Park's going to advance into the box, and even he goes down as lightly as a feather there. Even the home fans, I think, were groaning at that one as he sort of pushed off that Field in and fell down. bit of a poor one, really. Roxburgh takes a quick roll to Nathaniel Cross here and right back, and Cross is tackled there by Baker. There's appeals for a corner there, but it's going to be a goal kick, and well, that short play almost caught out Stocksbridge there, and Crofts makes his apologies to the rest of the team there. Lincoln, very heavy appeals for a corner. Just let you know, in that relegation battle between Frickley and Sheffield FC, Frickley have had a man sent off, Michael Williams there, red carded, so Sheffield facing 10 men there at Frickley. Obviously, Sheffield winning earlier against the week against Frickley as well, so Roxburgh clears it out. It's going to be aimed towards that right-hand side, aimed more towards Nonna, but it's going to be Foster who heads that forward, and it's just going to go right back to Roxburgh. So let's do that over again, I think. And Sheffield FC are actually leading 1-0 there. Jamie Robinson scoring there. So Sheffield FC in good form as we approach the end of the season. Fielding here is going to just take the quick touch to Trench, who's going to pass it all the way back to Cooksey on the edge of his own penalty box area. Cooksey going to take a few touches, take it forward. He's looking for a runner. He's going to clip it left here to Partridge, and Partridge does keep it in very well, actually. Pass it back now to Trench, who gets it forward here to Mangum, who's coming deep. He tries to evade the challenge. He just about does, and he's advancing forward, and that second challenge is not going to be evaded, but the referee ain't going to have any of that, and it's going to be a free kick to the Steels. 28 minutes gone in this game so far. It is 0-0 here, but we have a set piece to Stocksbridge at the moment. And actually, that's going to be quickly taken and just go over the heads of everyone. So we don't have a set piece to Stocksbridge at this moment. We have a goal kick to Lincoln United. So still 0-0 here. As we see Steggles prepared to take the goal kick here. Frickley have equalised against Sheffield FC despite being down to 10 men. That's Rod Orlando Young scoring there. So exciting relegation 6-pointer there. As we wait for Steggles to take this goal kick. Just taking a bit of time here as we wait for it. Just keep an eye on some of the other scores happening in the Premier League as we get towards this business end of the season now. Steggles gets it onto the right wing. It's headed up in the air by Fielding. Goodwin gets the header forward, but it is going to be got by Millard here, who gets it. Well, he's just going to clip it out, get it out of play, unfortunately for Lincoln. So he's going to be back with Trench for a throw-in here, just near the other stand here, the opposite stand, which has the fantastic Kick It Out Fans for Diversity sign on top of it. And Trench has just not been allowed any steps forward at all. So it's a big long throw aimed towards Goodwin. It's just going to go bounce right back out of play. So it's a throw into Lincoln United, basically, on like a opposite position in their own half. He throws forward. Trench is going to head that forward, but it's back with. Oh, it's gone under the foot of the Lincoln player there. Mangum's going to be the first man onto it. He's trying to get it away from 3 Lincoln men, and he knocks it off Lincoln to get a throw in there. Tadcaster are 2-0 up with Mark Ferguson scoring that goal. It's thrown forward here to Mangum, but the tackle's on him. It's now back with Partridge, who's got 2 men on him attacking him, and they do get the ball out and away from him, but they clear out only for a throw in to Stocksbridge. So it's going to be back towards that, basically a halfway line, this throw in, as we've just seems to Stocksbridge just struggling to get away from that left-hand side, really, and it just seems a bit congested, and Trench is going to throw it right towards that left-hand side again, and it's going to be another throw in, as that's not time. This time it's going to go Lincoln's way. I think it came off Mangum last there. So, it's going to be back to Lincoln here for the throw-in here. It does seem like we are having a few technical issues while we're here in Lincoln at the moment. I think we might be cutting out for a few people from what I can see, but hopefully you are going to be getting most of this commentary. Obviously, with all the different places we go, it can be a bit tricky places. This goes down the right wing, and Lincoln looking to keep this one in. And they just about do, and it's going to be a corner kick to Lincoln there. So good work from Lincoln to earn this corner here on the right-hand side. This is where you do get worried as a Stocksbridge fan, because they have been strong and look very good from these corners so far, the home side. And it's where they scored their goals in the opposite fixture at the Eco Power just a month ago. Now, with it currently being 0-0 after 31 minutes, I don't know if we're on for another 4-3 like we had in the last 2 games between the 2 teams. It's whipped in here towards then Roxburgh. Oh, he misses the catch, Roxburgh there, but luckily, well, he got enough of a touch onto it to force it away, and Trench has got it here. He's going to get it through to Crofts there. It comes off Lincoln player, and it's going to be a throw into Stocksbridge. Cross is going to take it quick for Partridge to get on the end of. Partridge gets a little bit of shove, but he's keeping the ball here. He's going to try and get in the box on the right-hand side. He does. He's going to try and clip it across goal. It's not... Well, and it's just about cleared by Lincoln. It was a weak pass, but I thought it might trail all the way through to Mangum there because Lincoln didn't seem to be clearing, but they have got it away now. It's with Liversidge, who passes back to Millard, who is looking for Park on that right wing at the moment. It's just go. Oh, Park does a good job getting it back in. Well, and getting the cross in, but it is going to go over everyone's heads and out for a goal kick there. So, yep, look like no one actually listening at the moment because we've got some technical issue. God. So we're just going to put that out there, see if that makes it go better. Right, hello, well, sorry, we're back now. Just having some technical issues here. Hopefully sorted. It's a throw into Lincoln here on the left-hand side, just inside their own half, just to let you know what's been going on. Or nothing has really happened since we had some of these technical issues, so we're back now again, though. Obviously, the fun of travelling to different places, you never know what the signal's going to be like, because we do this filter through the mobile internet. Cooksey heads that one away, and Nodder's going to keep it away from play. Now Finlaw's going to take it forward in here. Now with Crofts on his feet, and he's going to run at his defender here. Tricks his way past one, but he's going to hold him down. I think that was Millard there holding him down. And there's a bit of anger here from a lot of the fans in opposition. I think it was definitely a free kick, though. He was took down. I think the referee's going to have a talk with, I think it's Harry Millard there, who did the foul. Note the free kick's going to be taken here. Finlaw has got it. No, right, Finlaw's going to clip it in and head away by Lincoln, but it's Partridge is going to try and get in the 6-yard area. It's just about cleared away by Lincoln there. A bit of trouble caused for the home side. Finlaw's going to try and head it right back into the box, but it's headed back away by Lincoln. It's going to be headed down by Stocksbridge, but eventually it's going to be Baker who clears that away onto the right-hand side of the pitch and out for a throw-in here. So thank you for everyone who stuck with us through those technical issues where we weren't actually broadcasting there. Oh, the joys of the internet. So Stocksbridge have it on the left side, left here. So Mangum gets through to Cross. Cross touches off him, but it's back with Mangum now. Mangum's going to get it onto the right-hand side with Lemon. Put it back to Cooksey here. Cooksey touch a bit heavy and into the air, but he's going to keep hold of it. He's sort of going to right wing back here. Cooksey's going to try and clip it in. Headed on by Lincoln, and Nodder's going to volley. Nodder's volley, and it's well saved by Steggles. Oh, great save by Steggles. Incredible volley by Nodder to watch it in the air. Nodder here returning to a place he knows very well, having been a student at the University of Lincoln back in his younger days, and also playing just down the road at Lincoln Moorlands Railway. So a place he'll most likely have been to a few times during his time here. But anyway, it's going to be Nodder who's going to take this corner here, and Cross was going for the short one there, but he's been well watched by one of the Lincoln players there. But it is dragging a few of the Lincoln players away from him, so Nodder's going to put that ball in the far post. It's headed away by Lincoln. Finlaw's going to look to be the first one on it. He does. He clips it onto the left-hand side. Partridge heads it back to Finlaw. Finlaw here is going to put the ball in here. It's headed away by Lincoln, and it's going to be Liversidge who gets that ball away to the halfway line. And Lincoln are going to look for the counter-attack here. Millard here driving forward, but the pass is intercepted there by Cooksey. Now Finlaw has it. Finlaw's going to try and get it onto the left-hand side here with Partridge. Partridge is going to cut inside here. Well tackled, though, by Lincoln, and Millard's going to get onto the right for Liversidge. Liversidge doubling back a bit here, and he's going to run a good little run round to get himself some space, and he gets into the left where Baker is. Baker here going to put it centrally now, and it's a good tackle in by Goodwin, and it's going to be claimed here by Roxburgh, and there's going to be a bit of a stoppage here as Reece Fielding's just going to sit down in the box. We know Fielding's been struggling with a few little niggles and issues. Last two games, and he'll take a treatment. The Lincoln players, by the way, are really angry that challenge from Goodwin was not given as a free kick. So Oh, they're still continuing to complain as Fielding gets his treatment. So we'll see if there's been any other updates in other score lines. There has been 2 goals since I've last updated from the rest of the Northern Premier League East. Brighouse have equalised against Yorkshire Amateur. Javel Clark scoring in that game. He's just renewed his contract with Brighouse as well. And Mask have taken the lead against Pickering Town. Joseph Wheatley scoring in that game to make it 2-1 onto the away side, and more. That seems to be more as you would have expected up there in North Yorkshire. Now Fielding still continuing to get treatment. Robert Ludlam is on the bench here for the Steels. Should Fielding have to go off? I can still hear Callum Smith. Callum Smith here. Not particularly happy with Reece Fielding getting some treatment, or the referee as well, making his feelings felt. One of the joys non-league is you get to hear exactly what the players are saying when you're down this close, which is always interesting. And you also usually not very child-friendly at times. But it is going to just go. The ball is just going to go back here to Roxburgh. Here as we look to resume players. Fielding just looks like he is going to he's just very gingerly heading off the field now. As Rob Ludlam is preparing to go on, so it looks like there is going to be an early substitution here for Stocksbridge, with Reece Fielding's issues seemingly coming to a head here, with Ludlam back from his dual registration with Handsworth, preparing to come on, and that substitution is now going to be confirmed. Rob Ludlam on for Reece Fielding. Disappointing to see Fielding off in the first half. One of the top defenders in this league, in my opinion, who has been fantastic this season, and now will be replaced here with Rob Ludlam, who has been a very decent deputy in times like this. So a good opportunity for him, who's returned from his dual registration with Handsworth, to be playing in this game. So Ludlam on, and Roxburgh's going to get the ball back with it in his hands. So just going to take his time before he rolls it onto the ground here, and takes a couple of touches here. He's going to take his time before he gets it right forward, aimed towards Luke Mangum here. It's actually going to be Can who gets the header onto it, as the Lincoln fans have making some good noise here. Goodwin puts it forward here. And it's on the right with Liversidge. Liversidge, bit of a miss kick there. That means Trench is going to gather it and clear it away. But it's going to be Millard who's onto that and gets it right back forward again. And Ludlam gets his first touch, and he's going to clear that out for a throw into Lincoln. We are 40 minutes into this game. We're very closing in on half-time. 0-0 here at Ashby Avenue at the moment. And it's with Lincoln at the moment, as the home fans are starting to make a bit of a racket towards the John Wilkinson stand on my left. So it's going to be a long throw in from Louis Jarvis, and it's headed away there by Ludlam, right back into pretty much this. Well, I think it may be the position a bit further back, but almost the same position. So Jarvis will get this ball back here for the throwing, and there'll be another opportunity for Lincoln to maybe create an opportunity as we get towards the end. Long throw in, it's past everyone, but Ludlam clears it again, and this time it stays in play. And Lincoln trying to get behind them, and that's going to be a foul. Well, I thought that was going to be a foul. It's actually going to be a throw in there, as Partridge tried to escape his marker, was hauled down in the process. It's going to be a throw in. It's actually going to be a throw into Lincoln there. Surprise. So Lincoln will get back on the attack here. It's thrown down to Park. It comes off Park, and it's going to be a throw into Stocksbridge here. So Stocksbridge do get the throw, but further down the field, right in front of that opposite stand to us. So it's going to be Trench here, who's going to throw it right across himself to Cooksey. Cooksey is going to take the short pass to Jordan Lemon. Lemon's getting closed down quickly, so he's going to pass it forward to Crofts, who little backheel back to Lemon, and one touch there. It was aimed towards Mangum, but Mangum had to leave it because he was in an offside position, so it's just going to go right back to Steggles here. So Steggles will get the ball back, and it was a really lovely one-touch passing, just let down with Mangum being in the offside position. Steggles in the clear right. It was a big long kick from Steggles, headed away by Ludlam, who's been quite strong in the air since coming on, and there's going to be a mistouch from Lincoln, and Stockbridge on the attack here. Finlaw going to spread it out right to Nathaniel Cross. Cross gets it. He's got Lemon on the overlap. Cross inside, going to take it inside. Cross on a bit of a mazy run. He evades a second challenge. Third one does get in. It's gone to Nodder here. Nodder takes the shot, and it's just wide from Josh Nodder there. It's a good long-range shot, very powerful. I don't think Steggles was getting a hand onto that, but it was just wide there as the former Uni of Lincoln student there, almost coming back to the place he studies and getting a goal while he's here. So, it's going to be Steggles here with the goal kick now. No other goals selling back in the Northern Premier League East at the moment. As Cooksey and Park were having a very good tussle. Ludlam's clearance is a bit miskick and Park's on it, but Ludlam gets the second challenge in, and that is almost away. Nodder's trying to stop it going out for a throw-in, and instead he can't. It's going to be a throw-in to Lincoln here. And the referee's just going to stop it happening quickly. I can see Nodder a bit frustrated. He couldn't stop that going away. And as Callum Smith is just being told not to take it any more further than he already is. While the referee's having a talking to one of the Lincoln players, Callum Smith takes those said steps that he weren't allowed to take by the referee. Hey, but the linesman not having any of it actually today. Seeing that being penalised a bit more for taking a few steps forward in recent weeks. Must be a directive from the FA at the moment, as Smith is getting the ball back from the referee. He's going to try a big cross field thing. It goes, but Cross is going to get to that. Get it now back to Trench, and Trench has been closed down really well, but he gets it to Cross anyway. Cross very deep in his own half here. Tries to use pace to get out of it, but he is tackled, and now it's with Lincoln on the right wing here. They put the ball almost on the edge of the box, but Cooksy's got it and cleared it away. It's aimed towards Partridge here. Comes off his back, and Mangum has to leave it due to being in an offside position, and Lincoln get the ball back. They try the big ball forward into the box, but it's going to go out for a goal kick to Stocksbridge. We are on 44 minutes now, as we have an update in the relegation battle. Sheffield FC have retaken the lead against Frickley, thanks to Jamie Robinson. That's his second goal of the game. As Roxburgh will take this goal kick. He's got getting plenty of noise behind him from those home fans. Plenty of people here enjoying non-league day, which is fantastic to see. It's always a wonderful occasion. As Roxburgh clears this out centrally and towards Mangum. Mangum does head it onto Cross. Cross tries to take it down. He's tackled, but it goes to Finlaw. Finds Partridge here. Partridge going to try and take this onto the right wing here. He's been closed down well. He's on the corner of the box. He takes it onto the right wing. Tries to get in. He comes off Can there, and Can's going to try and stop it out from going for a corner. It's in the corner flag area where my visibility is not the greatest, and it's going to be a throw-in here to Lincoln. But Stocksbridge's job here will be to try and keep it penned in that area and see if they can maybe pressure the Lincoln defence into a mistake. Yeah, it's Lincoln do just clear away, but it's only back to Trench. He takes the short pass to Finlaw. Finlaw's going to take it forward here. Finlaw get through to Mangum, back to Finlaw here. Now tries to slip it through to Partridge, but instead it's just going to be cleared out, and it's going to throw into Stocksbridge here. Finlaw takes it short to Mangum here. Mangum tries to turn his way. It's on the edge of the penalty area. It's forced backwards. Back to Goodwin. Now back with Lemon. Lemon tries to get the ball in. He took a deflection off the defender there. It's with Nodder, but his touch just can't keep it down to him now. It's being cleared out, but only to Finlaw on the right wing. Nodder's back in. Got it here on the right wing. He's going to hit it with his left, and it's come off a player there. I'm not sure if it was one of our own or Lincoln, but it's going to end up being clipped back in by Cooksey actually there. It's gone to the left, and Cross has got it on the corner box. He's trying to turn. He's been pushed in the back there. Tries to evade the challenge, but it's touched a bit heavy, and it's cleared away by Lincoln. It does look like Lincoln will finally get this away. Stocksbridge with a bit of sustained pressure, but no chance created on it. They clear it onto the right wing for Park to chase, and Ludlam's going to cover that out play. It's going to be a throw into Stocksbridge as we are in out of time now. So we should be getting close to half-time at this point. We haven't seen the board go up for how long it's meant to be, as Trench puts the long throw forward. Head up into the air by Mangum, but Millard is the first one onto it. He puts it forward here for Lincoln. With Cotton now, we've not seen much of him in this game so far. He's on the right wing now. Now trying to get to that corner flag, trying to get to the byline to clip it back in. And he does get a corner out of it with Ludlam putting the block in. The attendance here today, by the way, at Lincoln United Stockbridge is 238 here today. Fantastic support here for non-league day here down at Lincoln United. As we probably see one of the final actions of this half with Max Baker going over there to take this corner kick. So going to go in. It's an in-swinging corner here. It's almost an overhead kick from Lincoln United there, but it did miss him. It's back with Millard here if it was cleared out. And his pass goes through absolutely everyone, including even the Stocksbridge defence. It's going to be a throw in here. It's actually must have come off a Stocksbridge player though, because it is a throw in to Lincoln. Brighouse have taken the lead in their game. Jack Boyle scoring there just before half time, and the game is continuing. We are in what I've seen leave is the 47th minute. We have had a few stoppages for injuries here, so perhaps that's why this is going. And Louis Jarvis will have it here on the right side. We'll try the long throw in. And here it comes in, and it's going to be Ludlam who heads that away, but only back to Matthew Cotton, who chests it down. He's got it on his feet now. Beats Nodder there. Tries to get onto the right wing here. Mangum's covering in defence, and in the end he misses it. But the cross goes in, and Roxburgh's going to fall onto the ground to claim that one. So still 0-0 here as we are in the 48th minute here of the first half. And we're just waiting for as Roxburgh's going to get the you something, some word I can't say on a live broadcast. And he gets it, certainly. He clears it out, and it's headed away by Lincoln. Trent's going to try and get onto this. It's headed, comes off to two players, and it's going to be a Lincoln ball there. As Lincoln having a decent passage of players, we get to the end of the first half. And Louis Jarvis is going to claim this one, as we must be getting somewhat closer to half-time at the moment. Jarvis tries a long throw in. It's headed on by Lincoln, but Trench is going to clear it away. And that is going to be it for half-time. It's 0-0 here between Lincoln United and Stocksbridge Park Steels. Lincoln United having the better of the early play, some chances from set pieces. No, Stocksbridge have had their own chances as well. We've seen Nodder force a really good save from Steggles and have also a great long-range shot that went just wide, but the best chance went to Nathaniel Crofts after Partridge played him in space. That was hit wide. It's 0-0 here at Ashby Avenue. We'll be seeing you as the second half begins in 15 minutes. We'll see you then.
We welcome today's visitors, Cleethorpes Town and South Yorkshire's top non-league side, Stocksbridge Park Steels. You all please stand and join us for a minute's silence in memory of Marina Kenny.
And we have kicked off here with Cleethorpes here, kicking from right to left in their blue and black striped shirts, black shorts, black socks, and Stocksbridge in the home kit of yellow shirts, blue shorts, blue socks. Law here, plenty of men in the box. Only actually Nat Crofts, Lemon and Trench out. It's in at near post. First touch, he's almost made it, but it's got John Jackson has got it there. Law gets the foot in, but McMenny gets it. McMenny passes it to Flett. It's on the right hand side now. The shot's taken and it's in the back of the net. There, I believe it's Brodie Robertson, and Cleethorpes lead 1-0. And I think that was just a bit lackadaisical from Stocksbridge there. It's given Cleethorpes the opportunity. Brodie Robertson, the leading scorer for the Owls. And, well, unfortunately, the Owls are ahead here now, thanks to a strike from their leading scorer. And yeah, you can see that on the pitch at the moment. The ball's put in there. Oh, it's almost in for Cleethorpes. Here, two-man wall with Trench and Partridge. The ball's going to go dangerously into there. But, oh, Roxburgh caught it. Middleton's going to keep on in. There's a pushing on the Steel player there. It's gone through everyone. And it's passed to Nodder here. Nodder trying to create him some space. He tries to clip it back in. Goodwin gets the header on it. And it's in the air and well played by Harry Fist. Put it through and it's gone through to the left to Chimalio. Chimalio turns and shoots, and it's in for Tadcaster. And Tadcaster, with their very first opportunity in the game, have taken the lead. And it's through the man who scored 2 goals in their last game against Lincoln United. It is against the run of play. Home time looking to double their lead from this set piece. There's another man just gone forward there for Tadcaster. They get the first header, it hits the bar, and it's a melee in the box. Lots of Stocksbridge trying to get onto the end of it, and eventually they clear. So Tadcaster come close to making it 2-0 there. The long throw's gone through to Cross here. Cross passes it to Partridge, and Partridge slips as he shoots. It's an incredible opportunity. I'm surprised Cross didn't take it himself. Trying to cut in and shoot, and in the end it's well over. So bit of danger there. Tadcaster showing some danger there. Save here on the right hand side. He's facing up with Trench, puts the ball in. It's gone here to Tadcaster man. The sign challenge blocks the initial attempt. It's now gone the second time. Second time's blocked. Gone again. Another shot. Blocked again. It is Russell there putting the ball onto the right hand side of Mullican. And he passes it forward here to Chimalio. Takes a shot and it's just wide. Tadcaster, and that is going to be half time. So it's 1-0 to Tadcaster Albion here as the game has kicked off. And Finlaw here spreads it out to the left-hand side. And Nodder's going to get it. Nodder's going to try and turn. It's now gone to Partridge. There's a lot of calamity in the box. There's a trip in the box. It's a penalty kick to Stocksbridge as Partridge is chipped in the box, and it's an opportunity for the Steels to equalise. Not been forced into any major saves yet, but he's got... And it's gone, and it's in. He's got to send it straight down the goal, Josh Nodder. It's 1-1. The Steels are back in this game. Nodder finally gets number 10 in this season. Not a very quick run up there. He absolutely took me by surprise there. The side where Nodder's picked it up, and Nodder's got a bit of space, and he's got plenty of men in the box. Nodder puts the cross in. It's just going to be collected by Fisk. And this is a much better Stocksbridge in this half so far. The turns. Nodder's going to shoot. It's blocked. Nodder's going to try and get to the end of it. He does. He gets to the end of one, but that one's right at the goalkeeper there. Out by Burton though. And it's only gone to Finlaw. Finlaw takes a shot. It's wide. Take it forward to Cross here. Cross takes a shot. It's quickly taken, but it's well wide. For Goodwin. Goodwin's going to try and put the ball... Oh, he's going to take the touch actually and push in. He's cut inside here. Goodwin passes it here to Nodder. Nodder takes a shot. It's just over! And it should have been 2-1 really. Man, Partridge puts the ball in the end. Shuts it down by Nodder. Nodder shoots. It's just over! And another chance from Nodder in the box. That has just gone over... Oh, it's actually full time. Sorry about that. It's full time here. That's what he's blown for. Sorry, I can't hear the whistles there. It is full time here between Tadcaster and Stocksbridge Park Steel.
welcome today's visitors, Brighouse Town, and South Yorkshire's top non-league side, Stocksbridge Park Steels.
Ball with Finlaw, and we are beginning his first touch of the game. Cross is going to beat his man down the byline. It's a good run. Cross gets crossed in. It's taken a deflection. Man gets a header. Almost in there. Yeah, he's going to take room. He's got plenty of options. He's going to try and clip it off on Mangum. No flag up here. Mangum's gone deep to Nodder. Nodder's got space. He's trying to fight. It's gone through to Mangum, and Mangum finishes. It's an early lead for the Steels with Luke Mangum. Just a few days from his red card, gets a goal, and it's his 18th goal of the season for the striker. Beautiful one-touch passing there. Led to the opportunity. The Brighouse man did miss his interception. Yeah, so if you've just missed that and you're just tuning in, it's one into Stocksbridge, and that's a very quick free kick taken, but Roxburgh's alert to it, and he will get his hands on the ball. Ball now after the clearance. Now with Turner. Going to try and find Cross on the run. It's a great run by Cross. Cross shoots. Oh, just wide. Did the keeper get a touch onto that? It does look like it's going to be the outswinger in, and there is that, and it's headed on, and it's almost it. It's a short corner. The shouts of the Stocksbridge coach is ignored, and it's in there from Soriando. It's 1-1. The short corner has completely caught out the Steels there, and Soriando is going to head in from very close range. It's 1-1 here. That is just very disappointing. And Brighouse, which is got there by Brighouse, and Soriando was the man there who had the shot, and it's well saved to Finlaw. Finlaw's touch gets away from him, and he's well tackled, but it's a Nathaniel Cross here who's going to take the shot on, and it's always going wide, that. But Soriando's going to get onto it here on the right wing here, just on the edge of the box on the right here. Passes it inwards to Hay. Hay takes the shot, but it's very weak. The yellow card has stayed in his pocket.
An intentional kick in that play.
Finlaw puts the ball in, it's headed on, and there's fouls there, but it's well saved by Suter anyway. It back there. Now Nodder's going to try and find Cross. We're back here at Ashby Avenue. The game has already resumed. So the hospitality is so fantastic here from Lincoln United. Lincoln get on the attack right away here with Louis Jarvis, but he's well tackled, and the ball's going to bounce harmlessly back to Roxburgh. So let's just catch up a bit on here. So Stocksbridge here on the away team today with their yellow shirts, blue shorts, blue socks, going from right to left. Lincoln United in the all-white kicking from left to right here as Baker tries to get one forward, but he miskicks it. It's going to go out for a throw into the Steels here. One of the reasons I'm not as late back to this game, though, is thank you to our manager, Ian Richards, who forgot his cap in returning to the game. So there was a bit of a delay while he went to go retrieve that from the dressing room. Well, got to go do those things yourself if you get them. No assistance here. Well, apart from Andy Ring, of course. And Lincoln back on the time. Matthew Cost makes a great touch from that clearance, but well, in by Ludlam there to stop it. And Lincoln will just, it's going to be a free kick to stop it. Lincoln will continue as in if there was none. So we'll just go for a quick run through of the teams as well. Lincoln United team, Jack Steggles in net, then it's Louis Jarvis, Callum Smith, Harry Millard, Hayden Cann, Callum Foster, Tobias Liversidge, Jake Park, Matthew Cotton, Max Baker and Sidai Costa. For Stocksbridge Park Steels, it's Michael Roxburgh, Jordan Lemon, Michael Trench, Sam Finlaw, Lee Cooksey, Robert Ludlam, who came on for East Fielding in the first half due to an injury, Benjamin Partridge, Ross Goodwin, Luke Mangum, Josh Nodder in the final cross. Lincoln Park's in here. It's a big long ball for Park. He's free. Park here. Takes a shot. It's over. It's Lincoln's best opportunity of the game so far. And it's Trench here who's currently down, struggling with his own injury. So it looks we might be seeing another substitution. It seems like, and actually also on there we see Tobias Liversidge coming back to his feet a bit gingerly as well. So Trench here, well, I think he's going to need some treatment at the very least. Here, so So but it's great play from Lincoln there. Great ball that Park was able to latch onto. Just the finish was lacking there, and it will remain 0-0 in this fixture. It's wonderful seeing some of the attendances here, like 600 at Liversedge, 600 at Stockton, 300 at Dunstan. Some really good attendances here for non-league day. It's fantastic to see. Just to let you know, there were some goals just before the end of the first half that we weren't able to report on. Benjamin Atkinson has equalised for Liversedge, which is great news for the Lincoln fans here. And Hebburn Town have got one back against Tadcaster Albion. Chris Howarth has scored no goal. Long ball here is aimed towards Mangum, headed back away by Lincoln, but only for Goodwin, who heads up in the air. Costa can only head it backwards, and now Nodder's got onto it on the left wing. Costa's back here to cover. Nodder just desperately trying to keep it in. And he's evaded a couple of challenges, and Costa's sliding challenge is eventually the one that gets it away from him, but only for a throw-in to Stocksbridge here. So, I thought maybe Costa's going to take it quickly. Instead, it's going to be Trench who takes it quickly. I thought maybe it's back to Finlaw here. Now back to Trench here. Trench is being forced backwards. Gets it all the way back to Cooksey here. Cooksey going to take the touch right, and he's looking for his options. He's going to clip it forward, but Costa heads it away, and Liversedge passes it now, and now Lincoln will try and get on the counter-attack here. They're just taking a bit of time to do so, and that has allowed Stockbridge to get back into position, but they have got it still here on the left wing now, Lincoln United. Facing up with Jordan Lemon at the moment. That is Max Baker, but he's tackled by Finlaw, who's come racing in, and he's cleared it out, and it's a bouncing ball for Hayden Can to do it. It's a great touch from Hayden Can, actually, who passed it back to Steggles. And Mangum's there closing down, looking for a repeat of his goal in the last game between the two sides. Steggles quicker that time, clears it away, but only to Cooksey, who's going to do the big boot forward, and that's going to just go right back to Steggles to claim. So 0-0 here in this game. Well, I think we've had a few chances in this game that none taken. We've had that great early chance for Lincoln United, Jake Parr, which was put over the bar. And that Stocksbridge have just headed that goal kick away. It's going to be a throw in to Lincoln here on the left-hand side of the pitch. Technical issues seem to be continuing, so if we're not coming through well, I do apologise. As Lincoln trying to get one through here. A bit of a push off here from Costa. It's flicked on forward. There's appeals for free kicks on both sides. Nothing given. And Crofts has got it here on the left hand. Pass back to Trench, who's going to clear that one forward down towards Mangum. But it's got onto by Can, who knocks it away. Back to Cotton, who's going to try and find Liversedge on the right hand side. Liversedge's got to be forced backwards a bit here by the Stocksbridge defence. So there's some lovely little one-touch passing on this right-hand side to create space. The cross has gone in. It's over the top of everyone. And it's a race between Lemon and Millard to get on the end of it. It's going to be Millard who wins the race on the left-hand side here, facing up with Millard. Millard's going to take it past Lemon here. Gets it in the 6-yard area and miscontrolled there by the Lincoln striker in an amazing position. And it's Stocksbridge get off with it there. As Cross tries to be his man, but he's well tackled by the second man. And it's going to be a free kick to Lincoln there for a bit of a follow-on. So, just actually a bit of stoppage here. The linesman's going to have a talk with the referee. Actually, you're going to be an offside, I think, there. Actually, so Roxburgh's going to get the ball back. So we're just trying to sort some of these technical issues out by basically doing the classic turn it off and turn it on again. And as it's just a bit of a midfield headed battle, but it's going to go out for a throw into Lincoln here on the left-hand side. Hopefully that's going to be the one that sorts it all out. It's not going to, I don't. Long ball forward here, going to be knocked out of play there. Well, actually, someone's just going to keep it in Stocksbridge there, but Lincoln going to get it back here as there's a lot of tackles in, and Lincoln now have it on the left-hand side, and the attack is on here for Lincoln on the left-hand side with Cotton. And it's well tackled, and Lemon's going to pass it away back to Finlaw. Finlaw's going to get through centrally to Partridge. Partridge just getting out his feet. Well, Mangum going to get out his feet, eventually pass it to Trench. He's got a few options through. He's got Crofts and Partridge. He's going to look for Crofts on the left-hand side. Keeper's appealing for offside. It's not given. Crofts keeps it just in play on the byline. He gets in. He's in the box on the byline. Going to try and get it in. He does. It misses everyone. Gone to Nodder on the edge of the box. So we just So we've just got a free kick here for Lincoln. Sorry about that. Just making a few changes to our system. As the fans behind that goal at Lincoln are making their voices heard again. So just a bit of time here as the referee has a talk with some of the players here. Just referee really trying to keep his control of the game, which you can't really blame him for. So we're just waiting for the referee to decide, yep, we can resume play here, as I think a few of the fans are just waiting for. Lincoln do clear it from the drop ball there, is what it ended up being. Then Ludlam heads it forward, but not very far, but eventually it is properly cleared away and over the top of the Lincoln defender, but out for a throw to Lincoln. So it's Callum Smith gets this throw in here, he's going to throw it forward here to Lincoln. It's just about kept in play on that left-hand side, and they've evaded the challenge of Finlaw here, Lincoln, but it is Cooksey in with the second challenge. Now Finlaw will get to clear it away. He does. It's try to head on to Partridge, but it's just intercepted by Lincoln, and now it's Callum Foster who's marauding forward, but he's stopped there by Finlaw, and now Nodder here's going to get through to Cross, and Cross takes the touch inward. He's trying to get the second one in, but big boot there from Foster there stops that, and now Cooksey's going to head it away. Finlaw headed down to ground for Goodwin. Back to Finlaw here on the right-hand side, tries to get through, but it's well intercepted by Millard, and eventually after the ball went loose for a while, it's going to be, well, a free kick to Stocksbridge actually. So it's a free kick for Stocksbridge just inside their own half here. So an opportunity to get a few men forward for Stocksbridge Park Steels to see if they can maybe get something from a set piece here. There has been chances, but nothing just yet has happened. It's still 0-0 here in this game as Finlaw looks to just chuck this one in. You've got likes of Mangum, Nodder and Goodenough. He's actually taking it short here to Lemon on the right. Lemon's going to try and put a ball in, but it is just going to go out for a goal kick on this occasion. So just to give you an update on other scorelines in South Yorkshire, Sheffield Wednesday are leading 2-1 now against Cheltenham, with Lee Gregory scoring that goal. Malby Main are losing 2-0 as well. So Steggles is going to clear that one away and right to the midfield, but Gooding gets the strong header onto it. Mangum heads it on. Partridge is going to get onto it on the right-hand side here. He's been forced backwards. He's back to the penalty box. Passes it back here to Goodwin. Back to Lemon, who puts it forward through to Nodder, who gets onto the right-hand side with Partridge. Partridge back with Nodder, some passing around the midfield, but Lincoln staying solid in defence. Through to Goodwin, back to Nodder here, trying to break through, trying to evade a couple of challenges. Nodder's down on the ground, no foul given though, and it's going to just go out for a goal kick here. So just no other updates in scores. There has actually been, I was just about to say there's been no other goals in the Northern Premier League, but Ossett have gone 2-0 up against Shildon. There, James Walshaw scoring. Just had a little flyby visit there from our chairman and vice chairman there. So hello to Graham and Roger, who have moved away as not to be irritated by me, I presume. Lincoln did get it forward there, but Cooksey's cleared it away. Lincoln head it back forward. Costa's going to take the touch here and before turning the ball around, and some nice little play from him there. He's taking his time forward, going to try and find Liversidge here on the right-hand side. Great touch from Liversidge to haul it down. Trench gets the second tackle in though, and it's going to be a throw in here to Lincoln, who are going to take it quickly down the right-hand side here. Going to try and break into the box, and he does. He makes the turn. Liversidge here, trying to get to the byline, puts it back in. It's a teasing one, but it's evaded everyone there. No one there for Lincoln. Similar to Stocksbridge's chance there. Millard has it here on the left. He's passed it left hand to Baker. Baker's crossed it in. It's a good cross. Roxburgh claims. So that's a really lovely pass from him. And that's quick. Crofts has got it. Crofts has got some space to run into, but a big domineering challenge from Millard has stopped Crofts getting up to full speed there. And it's a throw in to Stocksbridge as Trench has it here on the left-hand side. Trench throw to Mangum. Mangum chests it down. He turns. He's going to try and cut in on the inside. Mangum on the edge. He takes the long-range shot. Well, Mangum, he is the second leading scorer in the league with 18 goals. Scored a hat-trick against Lincoln in the last game, but with shots like that, probably won't be one more unless he can fine-tune. I think it's his first. That's his first shot since he's returned from his suspension for the last 3 games, after kicking out against the Frickley defender, Pontefract defender. I mean, a few games ago. So, the goal kick is with Steggles now. We'll be thankful that one went very high and wide. Clear away there by Steggles right into the midfield, headed away by Ludlam. It's going to bounce a bit dangerously there for Lincoln, but it's been covered by Jarvis, who's passed it back to Steggles, and he clears it away there. It's going to be Ludlam who heads it, but Ludlam being really strong in the air since coming on. It's full credit to him how well he's played in this game. Baker's going to try and beat his man here, and I think he's taken out of play himself there, so it's going to be a throw into Stocksbridge, and that is indeed correct as well. So, back here with Lemon here. He's going to send it down the line, head over back away by Lincoln. Stocksbridge are preparing another substitution. It looks like Nick Guest is going to make an appearance. Another substitute appearance for him as Ludlam clips that one away, but headed back by Jarvis. Lovely touch by Lincoln there. Cotton just taps it on to Liversidge here. Liversidge is going to try a big long ball forward here for Cotton to get on the end of. Ludlam's going to jostle with Cotton, and it's going to go out and play for goal kick. Some good work from Ludlam there, who has been very good since coming on for fielding due to that injury. And it looks like the substitute is being made here. It's going to be Nick Guest here coming on for Benjamin Partridge, who I don't think has been as effective in this game as he has been in some of the other games, unfortunately. We'll see if this leads to a formation change. I've not seen Guest on the wing since he's returned. He tends to go centrally. So it may be a switch to maybe 2 players up front as Stocksbridge chase getting the win here. So it's going to be Roxburgh to take this goal kick here. It does look like Guest has actually taken a spot on the right wing here. As Mangum looks to head that on, it comes off his back actually, but Guest has gone up for the header miss. He's headed away by Lincoln though. Cotton has got it, passes it rightwards here to Costa, and Guest does really well robbing Costa. Guest tries to slip through to Mangum. Mangum one touch to Cross. Cross takes a touch, evades the defender, passes it right, but the pass is short here to Goodwin, and Goodwin's trying to stop it from being taken away. But the pass is only to Noddy on the left. Noddy's going to take the cross shot sort of, and it's going to go wide. And well, Lincoln being their own worst enemies in that one, giving the ball away too easily to Stocksbridge, but Stocksbridge unable to take that opportunity in this one. So, 63 minutes gone in this game so far. 0-0 between Lincoln United and Stocksbridge Park Steels at the moment. Both sides have had the chances. I definitely think there'll be a goal in this before the end. Would be something after 4-3 games between the sides in the last 2 games they've had between each other to have a 0-0 draw. But the possibility is still on here as Finlaw clears that one away, and it's going to be one for Mangum to chase. He's jostling here where can. He does get the first touch. Mangum, he takes it out onto the right wing. He needs some support here. He's going to cut it in for Finlaw. Finlaw's got some space. He can't get it out his feet. Finds the overlap for Lemon. And it's well blocked there by Foster as Lemon looked like he could have got his first goal of the season. It's going to be out for a throw in here though on the right-hand side here for Stocksbridge. Lemon there going. Great overlap from Lemon. Great choice to burst forward at that time. But he's going to have the throw in here as we'll just wait for it to get back to him. I think one of the lads may have run off with it, but he gets it back now eventually. Lemon here is going to take it, well, he's actually going to throw it way back here to Cooksey, who is just going to knock it out of play for a throw into Lincoln. That didn't really work out for Stocksbridge as they probably intended on the training ground. So, it's going to be a throw in here to Lincoln here on the left-hand side here, just on the edge of their own penalty box area. It's with Callum Smith who throws it back. Again, now he's cleared away. Nodder tries to get the touch onto the clearance. He doesn't, but it is with Stocksbridge now. Lemon trying to get forward to Guest, who takes the touch off, and it's got caught onto by Costa, who's really carrying it a distance, but going more horizontal than he is vertical. He takes a stop, passes it rightwards here towards Hayden Can. Can's going to try the crossfield ball into the box. Roxburgh's going to claim it though, and he does indeed do that and get it. Roxburgh's going to take a quick long ball here, aim towards Guest, and Guest is going to get the bounce off him, but The foul's going to be given for the push-off from the substitute, Nicky Guest, who has been very lively since coming on and looking like a good substitute so far. We'll see if we see the likes of Alex O'Connor or Andy Ring or even Jack Tinker with his pace, even as a left-back, come on later to try and see if Stockbridge can just get something out of this game and, well, get their first away win in a decent while now. It's headed up in the air there by Stockbridge. Clear away. Finlaw hooks it forward. It's going to go comfortably out, think, for a throw-in, unless Can decides to keep it in. He doesn't. He's going to take the throw-in instead. Well, he's not going to take it. He's going to get it to Callum Smith to take. Just trying to think back now. I mean, when the last time Stockbridge have won a away game, it has been a real issue for them during the season. The home form's been great for the most part, and being away from home here, and he stayed in there. Thought it had gone out for another throw-in, and Lincoln are forced to clear it out to stop Guest, who was alive to it there. And said it's going to be a throw-in now to stop Lemon taking it. He's going to take a shot here towards the penalty box area. It's cleared away, but Nonna's going to get onto it. Got it onto the left where Crofts is. Crofts takes a chest, gets away with the thing. Crofts takes a shot. It's curling, and it hits the post. Lemon's got it on the right-hand side. Here, back to Finlaw. Here, Finlaw takes a touch. He's going to try and get into the box, aim towards Guest, but he's going to be caught out by Millard, and Millard clears it away. But back to Finlaw, heads it back in the box here, and then Costa gets the next clearance on it. And that is the woodwork rattle for Stocksbridge here. You feel like there is a goal for the Steels if they continue pressing like this. Forward here now with Mangan back here. Clipped forward for Goodwin to try and get on the end too, but it's been well covered by Hayden Cannon. He's going to go out for a goal kick here. And there's a bit of a tussle there, Middleman Happiness. And Goodwin gets a booking for that. Just missed that as I look down at my team sheet here. Just another goal here, and nothing really to tell you about. Brighouse Town are 3-1 up now, thanks to Mohamed Ibrahim. So Steggles is going to take this heel. Well, as we get close and closer towards full time here, really. We're about halfway through the second half now as Steggles clears this one up into the air. And Lincoln are getting the free kick for what I'm going to guess is just some holding there from Lee Cooksey. So every Stock player gets back now to stop Lincoln from making the most of their set piece prowess, which we saw in that game over at the Eco Power. And it's going to go in now, cross the box here. Ludlam heads it away here, and then Mangan gets the clearance on it. And it's going to bounce here in the Lincoln half before Costa clears it more up in the air than it is vertical. Is it going to actually stay in here? No, it bounces on the line before going out here. And Trench is going to take the long throw right into the box here for Guest to try and get on the end of. And wow, it was a good idea. Guest just can't get that touch onto it. It's Trent, really quick thinking from the fullback there, trying to get it. Just a goal in Dunstan. Cleethorpes Town have taken the lead there with Brodie Robertson scoring in. So Lincolnshire rivals looking good for the playoffs at the moment. So it's going to be Steggles here to clear this one out. Big clearance out here and headed up into the air by Cooksey. Appeals for a free kick, not given. Cooksey gets a second touch onto it. Back to Lemon, who clears it out, but only to Jarvis, whose clearance is a bit sliced. And Finlaw's going to get onto it in there. And some good jostling, though, from Costa has robbed the ball from Finlaw there. And then Costa's just gone down there in the middle of the pitch. I think Nodder may have had something to do with that. I didn't see the full instance behind the post here. Costa remains down here. The game is continuing with Trench on the attack here for Stocksbridge. Tries to find crossing the overlap, but it's well intercepted by Jarvis. And now Lincoln are continuing with attack. And Jarvis has evaded two challenges. Now it's with Cotton here on the right-hand side. Cotton puts it across goal. Park takes a touch in the 6-yard area. And then the second shot from Lincoln is somehow wide. And, well, somehow Lincoln just didn't finish that one off. I don't know how that didn't go in the end. Jarvis with a fantastic run there to create the opportunity. I think maybe we've got some of Jarvis's friends here nearby in the stand who are cheering him on as we mention his name here on the broadcast. It was a great run from the Lincoln fullback there, which creates opportunity. Just lacked the finish, which Lincoln have been lacking in this game, though. Fair play, Stocksbridge have also been lacking that finish as well. Hence why it is 0-0 in this game between the Steels and the Whites. So it's going to be Roxburgh to clear this one out. Just an update in a local game, Rossington Main are 1-0 up on Dronfield Town. As Roxburgh clears that one, it's towards the right-hand side. Down towards Goodwin, but big header from Lincoln stops that going any further. Cooksy's going to cover this one and pass it back to Roxburgh here. Roxburgh, the on-loan keeper from Huddersfield, is going to take a touch to get it onto the left-hand side of the pitch before hitting it with his left aim towards Jarvis, who heads it right back to Crofts. Crofts is going to try and get to full space, passes it to Mangum on here on the left wing. Mangum here finds Crofts here on the overlap. He's got a few men in the box to find here. Pass it back to Mangum here on the edge of the box. Mangum in. Well, you can tell Mangum's not played a few games here. That shot is so wide, it's actually a throw-in. Yeah, so it's a throw-in here to Lincoln on that right-hand side of the pitch. There's been an equaliser at Stockton there, 1-1 with Pontefract, thanks to a penalty from Michael Roberts, as Lincoln tried to carry the ball out, but the tackle goes in. It is still a throw-in to them, so they've carried it a bit further out. Some of the Stockbridge players not happy with that decision. There. And now Stockton are leading against Pontefract. They're 2-1 up thanks to Kevin Hay, so a big turnaround there up in the northeast. No, that does keep Pontefract probably looking over the shoulders a bit nervously as Steggles prepares to clear this one. Does big long clearances going further down, and it's going to be Ludlam who heads it wide to left to Nathaniel Cross, takes the touch, comes centrally, tries to pass back to Nodder. I don't think he was totally aware, but he does get it forward to Mangum, who's well tackled by Jarvis. Trench gets in there, but it is on the right hand side with Liversidge, who pushes forward. Liversidge, big challenge from Mangum. Well, he still gets the cross in, and Cooksey hooks that one away there. It's going to be a throw into Lincoln. Lincoln starting to show a bit more potency in attack at the moment, looking a bit dangerous as they look to try and get a winner. Still 0-0 here. The throw and taker quickly on the right hand side here with Liversidge at the moment. Tries to beat him man, and he does. He gets past it, and he goes down. I think maybe on the edge of the box. No penalty given. Lincoln still with the ball here with Matthew Cotton. Cotton here on the right hand side being followed by Trench there. And he's going to be put in there, and it's over the top of Roxburgh, and almost in from the cross. And it's going to go out for a goal kick there, and well, heart-in-mouth moment there for the Stocksbridge defence as that went over the goalkeeper there and almost into the inside of the net. So, just some updates on other scores. Hebburn are 2-2 now after being 2-0 down. So that thanks to Carl Taylor scoring there. So plenty of exciting games happening here. Plenty of goals happening in every game but the one at Ashby Avenue. As the referees are going to have a chat here with Costa, Trench and Liversidge here. Referee doing his utmost. Rhys Davis here doing his utmost to try and keep control of the game. But it's going to just be a bit of a talking to, and Trench still not happy. Maybe he'll talk himself into a booking if he's not careful. So Roxbury here will clear this one out. He takes the run up, and it's a big long boot aimed towards Mangum. It's actually headed by Lincoln, but Goodwin's going to get onto it. Lundgren shunts a player off it to keep the ball, and then it's tackled by Millard, and it's going to be a throw into Stocksbridge. Stocksbridge a chance. It's time to get back on the ball and get an attack going. They were looking so good, so close to the goal, hitting the post through Nathaniel Crofts. And now, yeah, and Lemon throws it forward to Mangum here on the right-hand side. Tries to pass it centrally to Finlaw, who gets the crossfield towards Cross. It bounces over Jarvis' head, and Jarvis and Cross are going to throw it in. Jarvis loses the boot there and gets a free kick for losing the boot. I think a bit of Croft's not happy about it. He believes in his shirt is being pulled just as much there. We think it was I think maybe 6 of one and half a dozen of the other in that one, but just a bit of time. Well, Stiggles gets the ball out, and Jarvis gets his boot on, and hopefully will tie his shoelaces a bit better on this occasion so it stays on for the rest of the game. So Steggles will just take his time for getting this one off. So Cleethorpes are 2-0 up. Brodie Robertson has got another in that game in a preview of what could be a playoff time later on in the season. As we must only be about 15 minutes away from full time now. With Steggles clear to clear it out. Could be a third game without a goal for Stocksbridge, which would be a worrying little trend as we get towards the end of the season. And as Ludlam just about gets that one away, Nodder takes a touch before clearing it out, but it's cut out. It's actually going to be a free kick to Stocksbridge as Nodder was tackled late. And there seems just to be a few crosswords happening between some of the players now. Trench is ordered away from the incident. Nodder is staying down. That would be a worry to lose Nodder in this game, because that's got such an attacking presence. It'd be interesting to see who would come on though, whether it be Alex O'Connor or Andy Ring as an emergency. Just going to see. For reasons I'm not entirely sure of, one of the Lincoln fans behind their goal has decided to take his top off, but he's obviously enjoying himself here on non-league day, so... Is that a normal thing?
No, that's Sid.
Sid? Oh, is it Sid? Oh, it's a person called Sid I've been informed by one of the fans. Always a lot of great characters at these local non-league matches. It always makes part of the experience of these sorts of things. Roxburgh clears it out in towards Mangum. Mangum keeps it with a header toward Cross. Cross takes a touch towards Goodwin. Goodwin shoots, and it's claimed there by Steggles. There, Goodwin just struggling to get a bit out to his feet there, and Steggles is able to claim that one at his near post. And he's going to turn it out towards centrally, towards Jake Park, but Lemon gets the header onto it. Now Goodwin will take the touch here, try to find the right wing with Mangum here. Mangum does get it on the right wing. He's trying to double back. He's looking for some options. He hasn't got much help, and that is why he's been tackled there. And the defense is going to carry the ball away. Now it's with Costa, who has just done Josh Nodder there, and he's going to now pass it back to Foster here, who's going to try and find Jarvis on the right. But Cross has cut out that tackle really well. Cross finds Guest here on the left-hand side. Guest is going to pass it back to Trent. Trent trying to cut it through to Cross, and Cross just misses that touch, and it's cleared away by Lincoln. But it's only with Ludlam who's going to go with the crossfield ball. Goodwin heads it on there, but no one's there to collect the head on, and it's going to be a throw in here. Callum Smith will take it. So it is a substitute here for Lincoln, as Joshua Parker is going to make his way on, replacing Max Baker. So substitution for Lincoln there, as it's their first one of the game, as well as they look to make some real changes before, or as we get closer to the end of the game, and we'll see if they can, and if either team can make an impact to make this not goalless. It would be the second goal after only having one goalless draw in the first 30 games of the season. This would be the second in 3 weeks for Lincoln, for Stocksbridge, I mean, if it ends that way. As the throw-in is kept in there by Lincoln, knocked forward here. Stocksbridge get the tackle in here. And it's going to be a free kick to Lincoln there, so an unfair challenge from Stocksbridge. And as we close in on the end of this game at the moment. So it's just going to be taking some time for this free kick to happen here, as it's going to be taken here on the left-hand side by Lincoln. Callum Smith is the one who has it. And it's going to be Foster actually who's going to take a quick change there. It's clear out. And it's going to be Tobias Livingston who touches it on here to the right-hand side for Louis Jarvis. Back to Millard, who has skied it completely. We can just see one of the children here is just listening to Encanto, but that shot was anything but magical as it made its way over the stand there. So goal kick to Stocksbridge here. So he's going to take his time. I think he's just struggling with some of the sunlight here. He's going to go out to the left-hand side where Nodder is. He's not marked. He's got a bit of space. He's going to try and get forward to Mangum. And Mangum, he takes a tinker touch, and it's a good challenge in on him. It's going to be a corner kick to Stocksbridge. Mangum there, touch wasn't there. Well, it's a decent touch, not the greatest, and that did allow Hayden Can to get in on the challenge there. It's going to be a corner Stocksbridge. Well, this is where I get to wheel out the fact that Stocksbridge are yet to score from a corner this season. We are seeing Cooksey come up there, and Ludlam next to score this season. Cooksey scoring one against Shildon. right at the start of the year against. And Finlaw's going to put it in, and it's going to be headed away by Lincoln. But it's going to only go back to Finlaw. So, second chance to put the ball in. He does. It's an in-swinger, and it's almost in at the top corner there. But it's punched away by the goalkeeper. And now it's with Ludlam here. To the right-hand side here now. He's going to be putting. It's gone behind there. Guest is going to try and get onto it, but it's cleared, knocked away by Lincoln, and Lincoln do have it. And Smith is going to just get a big kick away to Cotton, who's going to try the counter-attack. And the counter-attack could be on here as Lincoln are pressing forward here. And the foul there from Ludlam. A bit of a tactical foul there from the substitute defender, which is probably going to get a yellow card. It's actually looking like there might be an injury there for the Lincoln player. I haven't identified him just yet. So Lincoln, they are looking dangerous from the counter. Tadcaster have retaken the lead, by the way, in their game against Hebburn. Mark Ferguson scoring from the spot there. So there's a bit of treatment from the Lincoln physio there. We'll just see what else is going on. Ludlam has received a booking for that, which is completely unsurprising. It was a cynical, tactical foul is what I'd call them, because it stopped the break completely, and now it's just a set piece now to defend for Stocksbridge, though we know Lincoln have been good at these. Still 0-0 here as we get closer and closer towards the end of this match. I think I'm willing to check this, but I think we're in the last 10 minutes now. Big ball into the box, into the far post. It is headed forward, goalwards by a Lincoln defender, but no real power on it, and Roxburgh claims it. Roxburgh's going to kick out quickly here in towards Guest. It's going to be headed up in there by Costa, and it's going to then the second header is going to just go back to Steggles here. So it's going to be booted away here by Steggles. Is onto the right-hand side with Liversidge, who's going to knock the ball over the top of Trench. It's lovely there by King. And oh, it's a little back heel in. Liversidge is in here. He's going to cut round. He takes a shot. It's right at Roxburgh. Well saved. And Roxburgh's going to take the quick throw here right to Sam Finlaw in the left-back position. Goes under Finlaw's feet, though. Nodder's come back to make sure it doesn't go out of play. Passes it back to Trench. Trench is going to send it long here. It's over the top there, and Guest is going to be the one who gets the chest onto it. Guest clicks it forward to Mangum. Mangum tries to just get away from the defender. Guest gets the second shot. It's blocked and out for a throw-in. And, well, a few errors from Lincoln there. Almost let Stocksbridge in there. Mangum just down to his feet there. Well, just good. Trench is going to take the throw in here to Guest here. Guest takes a chest, pass it to Nodder. Nodder's going to take the shot, and the shot is blocked here. Mangum tries to get this up to hard box. He passes it back to Nodder. Nodder takes the shot, it's blocked. Guest heads it back to Trench here. Back to Guest here on the edge of the penalty box area. Guest tries to turn his defender. The second challenge gets it away from him. And now Lincoln have a chance of a counter-attack. But instead the pass is aimed at no one in particular from Joshua Parker, and Stocksbridge get the ball back, and, well, some pressure here from the Steels here. Will they be able to crack this Lincoln defence, which has been rock solid at the moment? Guest chests it down and back to Trench. Trench is going to clip forward to Nodder. Nodder will flick on here, but it's going to look like it's going to be covered by Jarvis. He's got Guest on him. Guest pushes him over, and that's a free kick to Lincoln. So just a bit, Ludlam a bit frustrated with that in the defence as he parks out his orders there, slipping back in like he's never been away. So Steggles is going to take this free kick here. Got his big long one that Ludlam's going to look to head away. He does head it away. Nodder's going to keep it in by flicking it on towards Guest, who heads it on to Mangum. Mangum misses the touch zone, and Foster's going to carry that one away. So just cross the halfway line here. Bale on ball looking for Cotton here. So over the top of him, and also Ludlam appeals for a handball on Cotton. Cotton's got it. He's evaded a challenge inside the box. A defender's gone down. Cotton takes a shot. It's blocked. And it's Finlaw's going to take the second touch and carry it away outside the box, but only to the left-hand side of it. He's been well marshalled by Liversidge here. Pass it back to Ludlam, who clears it off a Lincoln defender. It's a throw into Stocksbridge in very close to their penalty box. Takes throw in now quickly to Goodwin. Goodwin can't control it in the air, though, and Costa's robbed him of the ball, but Ludlam gets a good challenge in, but Lincoln retain the ball on the left-hand side here with Parker, and the shot is blocked, and Roxburgh is going to claim that before it goes for a corner, and Ludlam is not happy with the situation that defending there. Quick throw there goes to Mangum here, and there's going to be a foul on Mangum here as he tries to evade his defender. Free kick here just inside the half here for the Steels. So, they're getting it right back to Lincoln here, and it's just a mistouch here, and Lincoln's got it on the left-hand side here, but it's well up there by Goodwin. Good work from Goodwin there, through to Lemon now. Pass to Finlaw. Finlaw's going to go forward here, but it's well intercepted. And Lincoln get the ball back, and Lincoln looking better now after that. They evaded that thing. Cotton's taking the ball forward. He's going to try one, and it fizzes high and wide there. There. Curled away from the goal in the end. So we are in the 85th minute now. Not long to go in this game. Still 0-0 at the moment. You can actually see Reece Fielding in the tunnel there watching the game in his tracksuit here as Roxburgh clears this one aimed towards Nick Guest. Headed away by Lincoln though. Trench is going to, well, actually it's kept him very well there by Liversidge. Ludlam's supposed to run back to get it back, but he has got to it. Passed it back to Roxburgh here. He's going to just take a couple of touches here before he's taking his time before clearing this one out. We are aimed long towards Mangum. Mangum, well, it's headed backwards by a Lincoln defender. Crofts is going to try and battle with Callum Smith for it. He does get it, Crofts here, but he's been challenged right here. Pass it back to Mangum here. Mangum's got some space. He slips a bit there, which did allow the defender again, but he still kept the ball despite that. Pass it back to Finlaw. Finlaw's tried to clip it forward over the head there of Lemon, who's come way forward. Finlaw has got it back though. Lemon heads it on there. It's got away there by Foster, and now it's with Millard, who passed it out onto that left-hand side. And he's going to knock it forward, trying to find Park. Park gets it with the touch, heavy touch, and Ludlam's going to cover it. And actually, Park's robbed Ludlam of it, and Ludlam's going to haul him down there. And it's a free kick for Lincoln in a dangerous position. And could it be a second yellow for Rob Ludlam there after that challenge? Doesn't look like the referee is going to talk to him that much, but it is a dangerous free kick for Lincoln here. Stocksbridge is going to have to be alert to defend. So, going to be a free kick here on the left-hand side. If I remember rightly, I think the first Lincoln goal in the reverse fixture was from a free kick just like this, but it was Benjamin Richards, who's on the bench, who scored that one. So, Cotton here to take it. The free kick on the left-hand side, left wing for Lincoln. Going to be an in-swinger looking at his stance. And a very difficult one to defend. Right, so here we go. Cotton takes it short actually to Millard here. Millard takes a shot, and it's over the bar and crashes off the Alan Crombie end. I would say with some of the big lads that they have in defence, I'm quite shocked they didn't just knock that one in, try and whip that one in and try and cause some problems that way. And Jack Steggles also expressing his, let's just say, his dissatisfaction with the way the set piece went. As I think I've heard about 7 words you can't repeat on a broadcast. As Roxburgh is going to take this goal kick now. Takes it out towards the left-hand side. It's aimed towards Nick Guest, who heads it onto Mangum. Mangum chests it down. He takes the touch back with Nodder. Nodder tries to find Mangum, but Jarvis cuts it out well. Throw into Stocksbridge. Trench is, well, originally he was going to take it quickly, but instead doesn't, going to take his time. Throws it onto Mangum here. Mangum chests it down. He's being held there by the Lincoln defender, and he is dispossessed. Mangum tries to get the second one in, and it's going to be a throw into Stocksbridge here after that. Trench is going to throw it into the box. Guest has got it here. Guest controls it. He gets past the defender. Tries, well, I don't know what Guest was trying there. He tried to, I think, get a high cross in, and it's just gone over the bar there. 89th minute. We're almost in stoppage time here. Still 0-0. Sheffield Wednesday are winning 4-1 against Cheltenham Town in a South Yorkshire update. So that's your update from there. See if any other goals have happened elsewhere. No, they haven't. It has been. Children have got one back against Ossett. Alexander White's got, and Frickley have equalised against Sheffield FC in what will be very good news for the Lincoln fans here. Just a bit of a battle in midfield at the moment, but Costa's just got it and controlled it, took it onto the left-hand side, and he's going to take it forward, pass forward, but intercepted by Ludlam there. Now Finlaw got it. Now Finlaw's going to try and find Guest with a crossfield pass. Steggles has come out the thing to chest it, and he does eventually clear it away. A bit of a heart-in-mouth moment for Lincoln fans, but it's forward with Cotton now. Dispossessed by Ludlam, though. Now with Nodder on the left-hand side. And he's well tackled by Jarvis, who's kept it in, and now Jarvis is going to get on the attack here. Jarvis is going in centrally, tries to find the pass through. Oh, and it's penalty appeals as the Lincoln striker goes down the box. Not given. Finlaw's going to carry it away now, but he's been tackled there by Millard. Millard on the left-hand side. Pass it forward to Parker here. Parker passed it across in there. It's a poor pass, and Finlaw's going to get that one. And he's going to take his time before passing it back to Goodwin, who's going to clear it away. Headed up in the air there by Guest, and he's going to go to Costa here. Pass forward to Millard. Millard going to try and get through, but it's intercepted by Goodwin, who heads it out for a throw-in here. So we are in the injury time now, as Lincoln are pressing, looking for the winner in this 0-0 game, but their pass has just been intercepted by John Lemon, who his pass has just been intercepted as he looks for Nathaniel Costa to start countering. Now Costa's going to take the shot. It's blocked by Ludlam, and it's now going to be back with Lincoln though. Cotton has it. Cotton's going to take it forward. He's going to go down, and he's going to earn the free kick here in stoppage time. It's a good position for one as well. 25 yards out. Very, very dangerous position for the free kick. As Mask score and confirm their win in what has been a probably surprisingly tricky game at Pickering for them. Yeah, so Cotton here is free. It looks like a three-man wall for Stocksbridge here. Roxburgh just getting into a central position in the goal here. Would be a gut punch. Both sides will have a claim to want to win it, to say they should have won this one. Both have missed chances. But now a lot of pressure now on Cotton's shoulders here. 16 goals this season for the attacking midfielder. Takes it, and it's going to be well claimed by Roxburgh, who holds on to the ball. It was on target, but it just wasn't in the corners. Roxburgh here is going to take it long to aim towards Cross. It's just going to go out to play though. Here. And now Jarvis is going to have the throw in here, passes it to Costa here centrally, and Costa takes a second heavy touch into the air, and he's going to get it back to Jarvis despite that. Through now to Liversidge, who tries to get through legs of Trench, but Trench not having that. Finlaw does get onto it, and he passes back to Lemon. Lemon takes a touch, but he's charged down, is blocked, and Cooksy's going to cover it, but Roxburgh is the one who claims it in his arms. I haven't seen any stoppage time being lifted, as that sun is setting and really burning me at the moment. Cleared up. It's headed away by Lincoln. Headed on there by Cotton. And it's going to be Trench who cuts that one. Well, Ludlam, is going to cut that one out. And it's going to be a free kick to Stocksbridge here on the halfway line. And I think Millard is going to be booked here. Oh, it's not Millard, actually. It's going to be Foster here, who's going to get a booking, I think, not for any foul he's done, but for, well, foul language. I think is the official term in the FA book. Just wondering how, I can see Finlaw is struggling in the sunlight as he looks to take it. Wonder if the strikers may struggle as well. It is setting right above the John Wilkinson stand to my left, which Stocksbridge are attacking. It is a chance for Finlaw to get the ball into the box and try and get a late winner here. Finlaw gets it to the right hand side, headed away by Lincoln, and it's going to be Parker who gets onto that. But Lemon's going to hold it up a bit, but Parker still gets it, keeps the ball a bit. It's on to centrally with Lincoln now. Finds Jarvis here. Jarvis is in the box. Jarvis has a chance, but he sends it wide there. Great chance for Louis Jarvis. He's right in the box, but with a finish like that, you see why he's a right back, not a striker. So Roxburgh here will get the goal kick here. So Roxburgh will clear this one out as we close in on the end of this game here. Roxburgh towards that right-hand side. And it's gone over the heads of everyone, and it's out for a throw-in to Lincoln. And I think it actually got the cameraman at the opposite side stand to me there. The Lincoln cameraman, that is. And ball bounces, and It's going to be full time here. It's a 0-0 draw. Stocksbridge are now 3 games without a goal, even with Mangum back up front. Lincoln get their first point in, well, 6 games now, which they will have wanted the win here. There were chances for both sides, but neither could get all 3 points on this one. It's 0-0 here. We will see you next Saturday for the match against Dunstan, where Stocksbridge will look to get back to winning ways. Keep tuned on our YouTube channel for the interview with Ian Richards after the game in a short period of time, and for the highlights tomorrow evening. I've been Adam Allcroft, your commentator, and thank you for joining me for this match. A 0-0 draw.